It appears the honeymoon is over. Chief Twit Elon Musk is now raging against President Donald Trump's one big, beautiful bill, calling it, quote, an outrageous, pork-filled, disgusting abomination. Yes. Oh, you know, you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it.
Elon!
What are you doing, Elon? You're going after my bill. No, what's funny is that, yes, he is correct. That, yes, it is a outrageous, pork-filled, disgusting abomination. The thing that I have to ask, though, is first time? First time seeing an omnibus? I'm just saying. All right. Yes, the vast majority of legislation that gets through Washington is exactly that. Special interests, you know, big corporations, giveaways, all that stuff. So good of you to finally pay attention to what is a massive disaster. Okay. Now, he added Tuesday night, quote, "Mammoth spending bills are bankrupting America." He then shared a graphic that depicted the rising national debt over the past 3 decades and added, enough. Okay, so first off, let me just do a bit of a correction here. No, it is not massive spending bills that bankrupt America. It's actually tax cuts for the rich that have been bankrupting America for quite some time. Since the Bush tax cuts. Oh, would you look at that? Tax cuts, Great Recession, and COVID-19 responsible for the growth in the U.S. debt ratio. Oh, it's one of my favorite graphs. You can see, yeah, and that dark red, the Bush tax cuts. Wow, that's a massive amount of debt. Yes, and obviously the COVID and Great Recession measures. Again, Great Recession caused by corporations, yeah, and deregulation. So there's that, and then, of course, you have the Trump tax cuts, which are the cherry on the top, okay, of that shit cake. Okay, so yeah, there's that, and then you have this. Revenues and spending are lower than earlier projections, meaning low revenues are responsible for persistent primary deficits. Oh, would you look at that? Yeah, and those are CBO projections of spending as a percentage of GDP. Yeah, so it's actually lower. Again, meaning that it is not spending. We do not have a spending problem. We have a revenue problem, okay? And that is driven by the fact that Republicans are obsessed with cutting taxes for rich people. Okay, that's the problem here. That is the problem. Now, Musk, of course, responded with a 100% emoji to an ex-user who wrote that Musk had reminded everyone that it's not about right versus left, it's about the establishment versus the people. Well, here's the irony, right? Elon Musk and Donald Trump are the establishment. That's right. Donald Trump is doing just about the same exact economic policies that got us into the mess we are in right now. Okay? And what I mean by that is, I mean, you look at the so-called big, beautiful bill, right? It is filled with tax cuts for the rich and corporations. It has deregulation of industry, specifically the tech industry. It guts social welfare programs that actually help boost the economy. The SNAP program, okay? Medicaid, okay? Those programs, by the way, pay for themselves in economic growth, especially in the SNAP program. The man does not realize that he's part of the problem. I know. Man not realizing that he is part of the issue, that he is causing the issue. Okay? And again, Doge was not meant to fix any of this. Okay? And so, I mean, at Doge, we're going to try to cut spending and things like that, except we're not going to look at any of the things that are actually driving our deficit problem. Yeah, which is, again, tax cuts for the rich. And not only that, but you subsidies for giant corporations like oil companies, billions of dollars a year being sent to those companies that are already massively profitable. And then, of course, subsidies to, people like Elon Musk. And the defense budget, that's another huge part of this. Yeah. So there you go. Now, Doge wasn't fixing any of that. Instead of course, they fired a bunch of government workers, civil servants, to have them replaced by yes men, or just shutting down these agencies completely, which is a drop in the bucket. Okay. But yeah. Now, that said, Musk went after people who voted for this, which is funny. He wrote, "Shame on those who voted for it. You know you did wrong. You know it. You did wrong." Okay. To which Marjorie Taylor Greene, who voted for it, okay, but admitted that, yes, okay, I voted for it, but, I didn't read it. To be fair, too long, didn't read. So, if I was going to vote for it again, I wouldn't. So if I had the chance, well, you kind of blew it there, girl. All right. But she did say, I kind of agree with your rant there, Mr. Musk. And I don't know, maybe it's less that she's upset about that AI provision and more upset about the primary threat. Yes, Musk promised to primary any of the Republicans who voted in favor of this, which is almost all of them, by the way. Now, he said, in November of next year, we fire all politicians who betrayed the American people. Now, joining with Musk, Rand Paul, who posted this. "I agree with Elon. We have both seen the massive waste in government spending, and we know another $5 trillion in debt is a huge mistake." Once again, there's no one here that actually gets the real problem, but that is no surprise. It's like they're paid to ignore the real problem, which is giant tax cuts for the rich. Okay. Now, that said, this didn't really go over very well with House Speaker Mike Johnson, who said that Musk was terribly wrong. Okay, well, but okay, what about Donald Trump? Like, I thought the girls were fighting, right? Well, look, it's not like he hasn't gone after critics of the bill, and perhaps a criticism of Elon Musk's statements is forthcoming, but as of right now, silence. That's right. So far, he has said nothing about Elon publicly or his statements. Okay. Now, that said, that hasn't really stopped White House Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt from brushing off this criticism, saying that Trump already knows where Elon Musk stood on this bill, and said, "Too bad, we're sticking to it." Okay. Now, you also have Deputy White House Chief of Staff Stephen Miller. Yes. Who, I don't know, there's some rumors going around that there was a bit of a throuple situation here between Musk, Miller, and Miller's wife, that now is going to work for Elon. Yeah, weird stuff happening, okay? Allegedly, I don't know. I don't know if that's true. But hey, okay, here's what he said, and he responded to Musk by calling Trump's bill, quote, "the most essential piece of legislation in generations, and the most MAGA bill ever passed by the House," and added, "This was designed by President Trump and his allies in Congress to deliver on his core campaign pledges to voters." And that's exactly what it does. What's the most MAGA? Oh, okay, yeah. Sure, yes, it wastes a lot of money in obviously tax cuts, does deregulation, also puts money towards immigration enforcement. That's what Stephen Miller really likes about that is, we're going to have more money to deport immigrants. Yeah. Also building a stupid, useless wall. There's more military spending. And, again, it guts social welfare programs like Medicaid and food stamps. So that's exactly what MAGA is about, by the way. Okay. Along with helping AI companies avoid regulations by banning states from being able to pass any. Yeah. So, that definitely a pro-MAGA bill. That's right. Now, that said, apparently, behind the scenes, according to at least Fox News, okay, so you got Fox and Friends, right? Wednesday morning, you had co-host Brian Kilmeade saying, I think the Elon Musk thing really caught the president by surprise. And I hear he is furious. Awesome. Awesome. Now, just in case you think that perhaps Elon Musk has come around to the right side, well, let me just pop that little bubble right now. According to insiders, Musk, really, this is just all about Elon Musk being butthurt. That's a direct quote here, okay? Sources say that this drama began when Elon's pick for a top federal post, this is billionaire astronaut Jared Isaacman, was rejected by a member of Trump's inner circle. Sources are saying that it's Sergio Gore, Trump's longtime aide and current personnel chief, who blocked the nomination of Isaacman. This was Sergio's out-the-door F you to Musk, said a White House source, speaking to Axios. This triggered a rift, which started with the Tesla CEO soft launching his dissent last week, just hours after his time as a special government employee had elapsed. Then, of course, after the soft launch, he went a bit nuclear in those public posts. Insiders said that Musk's dissent went from soft to a full-blown meltdown because the bill goes after the electric vehicle tax credit, which is a key benefit for automakers like Musk's Tesla. White House officials also reportedly hurt his feelings. Aw, are you feelings hurt? Sad. Baby. Poor Elon. Beta male. Okay. I know I had to. But they blocked him by from staying on in some capacity after his special government employee status was up after 130 days. Again, this is according to insiders. I personally think that Musk is still going to have some sort of a role in this administration, some sort of influence. I'm just not sure how much. Okay. Now, apparently he was similarly annoyed, sources said, when the FAA decided against using Starlink for national air traffic control. Now, one White House official added, though, quote, perception is reality, and I'm pretty sure Elon thought the NASA situation was the last insult. So, here we are. Look, I don't know. Again, this is all insider talk and all that, but let me just say that I do love it when the worst people are fighting each other. It's great. I mean, yes, the government is a complete and utter disaster. We're being run by the dumbest people imaginable. But, I mean, at least seeing them fight each other is enough to give me a little bit of happiness in these otherwise dreary times. So I guess what I'm saying is, let them fight. Let them fight. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.